and I don't have to hear any of the other stuff. So, cheers to you. Thank you for doing this.
Heck yeah.
So, today we got Jacob or Ward on here, and we're going to talk about some racing. Massive enthusiast, I would say.
Oh yeah,
big time fan. I would say I think it's best to just kind of start with what got you into it, and I would assume that'd be like childhood. Growing up, you want to take it from kind of there.
Yeah, so like my dad always raced.
Yeah.
From even my grandpa raced. Like he started probably 1975, I'd say, around that time. And when my dad was 13, he started racing. And he just always raced throughout my whole life, and kind of didn't have a choice but to love it.
Yeah. Forced onto him a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But I grew to love it, and I mean, I spent just about every Saturday of my childhood at Greenville Pickens, and it sucks to see that place look like it does now, but it's rough. I came by it there the other day.
Yeah, it's just like it's gone now. I mean, you still have the track, but now it's like the whole thing's torn up.
It's all grown up, and there's no parking now.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that really does suck.
But yeah, I always grew up around the local stuff, and every now and then we'd go to like the big NASCAR races just because we knew different people.
Yeah.
And I've always had a good time doing it, and I've just kind of stuck with it. Nowadays, I'm not as much into like the Cup Series stuff. I still watch it, but I like the more local stuff for the most part.
For like the most part, when you were growing up, what was like the actual rate? Like, because you got different types of race, not just like racing, but like what was it like the events that you were going to? That like your granddad did and your dad and like.
Yeah, so it was always just like the weekly show stuff with my dad. My grandpa quit racing when my dad kind of started. That's just kind of what set the ball rolling on everything.
Okay, yeah.
But it was mainly like the weekly stuff at Greenville Pickens, Anderson. A couple of the big touring series for like the local stuff, we'd go to that. NASCAR, like when they come to Charlotte, I went to a bunch of those. But for the most part, just weekly at Greenville and Anderson.
Yeah. What's kind of been your favorite to like kind of watch, like going on?
Well, right now it's the Cars Tour, and that's like, if you go to Anderson on a Friday night, you can watch late model stocks. That's like the division. Well, the Cars Tour is like the touring division. Dale Jr. owns it.
Okay.
They came to Anderson 2 weeks ago, and Dale Jr. actually ran. That was really cool. He was in the Budweiser scheme. Looked just like the old days.
That's pretty cool.
They set the attendance record at Anderson. Like, that series is getting big, and it's
That's
cool.
a pretty fun time. I'd have to imagine it's kind of cool when you're going to like a local or like nearby race, and then you have like someone like
especially like him, because he'll bring in so many people. Like, it's crazy, the Dale Jr. effect. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, guys, it's just one person.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like he even runs good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a name.
It's Dale Jr.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna, why would I miss that?
Yeah. And they said, I think they said like 6,000 people were at Anderson, which is kind of a big deal for that tiny place.
Yeah, I mean, that's still a good amount of people. 6,000 is no joke.
Because they don't even pull probably under 1,000 for a weekly show. So, I mean, they were at full capacity. People were sitting in the grass. I've never seen that there. There are perfectly normal seats. It's like, no one ever sits in the grass. But for Dale Jr., we're going to.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, committed to the grind, I guess.
But that series right now is definitely my favorite. And it's kind of funny because my dad won the first three of that division.
Yeah.
Because it started out as the Hooters Pro Cup series. And Hooters was his longtime sponsor. So they're like, you better run our series. And he won all three of them.
So there you go.
So.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. So you grew up really around racing. Did you ever get like an itch to try it yourself or not? Like,
I'd say more so the past like 10 years probably. But like I missed out because nowadays if you don't start when you're like 10, you miss out. Nowadays you go to the track and there's all these kids and it's like they don't have no business out there in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've thought about even nowadays, like maybe getting in a street stock, like a cheaper kind of car where it's affordable. But nowadays, that stuff's just so expensive. Yeah. You don't have like a $100,000 sponsor, you're not going racing.
You ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Is it also like it's expensive, and then also like if you haven't been doing it for since like 10, who's really gonna back you? Like
And I could have a chance just because my last name, people would want to help me, but for the most part, you can't get into it. I'm all about right now iRacing. I don't know if you're too familiar.
Talk about it.
It's the most realistic sim racing online.
Okay, yeah.
And they have, like, if you're into Formula or Indy cars, they have that, but then it's like they also have, like, the late model stocks and, like, the NASCAR stuff. And they have actual tracks on there. They don't have Anderson yet. They keep talking about it.
Adding it?
Yeah.
Pitching it to them?
Yeah. But they have, like, this track called South Boston, which is really cool. Lanier, which got torn down. It was in Georgia.
Okay.
So they have some cool places, and we have a big group races just about every night.
That's pretty fun. Is it kind of like an esports thing of like, they got like a competitive league going on?
Oh yeah, for just about like every type of racing on there.
Oh, so that's kind of cool.
Because that's like the NASCAR, like their esports is through iRacing.
Do you have any of the like racers hop on there and like they'll race on there too?
Oh yeah.
So I imagine that's a good way to like practice kind of like,
especially for certain tracks. We haven't had any crazy names join our lobby. I mean, most of the guys that run like weekly stuff, like Newport is big right now. Tri-County, a bunch of those boys will get on and run with us. But as far as like the big names, we haven't had anyone yet.
You ain't got that pull yet.
No Dale Jr. yet.
No Dale ain't hopping on the sticks.
No. But his driver in the Cars Tour, funny enough, he'll hop in our stream sometimes.
That's pretty cool.
And he'll just mess with us.
I mean,
it's kind of messed up, but
is he good?
Oh yeah, he's real good.
Oh, does he win every time or no?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty insane.
Plus, he drives for the dude who owns the series, so that helps.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's
driving a $500,000 car.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty all right.
Yeah,
doing pretty okay. So then, kind of going through it. Do you not watch any of like the F1 or like? I'm gonna ask you to break this down because like F1 compared to NASCAR are very different. I understand, but like NASCAR compared to like, like a dirt track or like truck series, like all the series they go on.
Yeah.
What's kind of the like,
So like the Cup Series is the top, and right now they've changed this car, and I'm not a big fan of this car. It doesn't drive like any other car, but under that is the Xfinity Series, which is like your younger guys and guys trying to get to the Cup Series.
Yeah.
And it's kind of similar to the Cup car. And then you have the Truck Series, which is like, you got some veterans in there who are lifelong truck guys, but for the most part, it's like these young guys coming in trying to make a name for themselves. And then now below that really is the Cars Tour.
Is there one that's like easier to kind of get into, like for that? Like if you're trying to make a name for yourself, would you go towards like one of the types?
I probably prefer trucks.
Trucks
just because it's like they have a little bit of everything, but it has more of a short track focus. And to me, if you can get the hang of a short track, you can go just about anywhere and win. Because you think about somewhere like Daytona, that's 2.5 miles, you can just full throttle whole time.
That's kind of crazy. Seeing Daytona for the first time was pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, like how big it is. Yeah. 'Cause you see it on TV and it's like, all right, they're flying around it.
But you can't tell.
You can't really tell how big it is, and then you go look at it and it's like, holy cow!
Even the banking, it just doesn't make sense.
No.
Even to me, the short tracks, like we went to Bristol the other year, and that place is only a half mile, and that place is massive.
It's pretty wild.
Like that thing is a stadium.
Yeah, it's insane that they just have these like, just built up like racetracks, like just taking up huge amounts of space.
Oh yeah, and for the most part, like a lot of your older ones, like Bristol, North Wilkesboro, middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're driving through the countryside, and all of a sudden you just got a stadium.
Yeah.
It just why?
Yeah, it's just like you put it out where like you ain't running into it by accident.
No.
That's pretty hilarious. It's just like interesting
like
choice.
Wilkesboro just came back to the NASCAR schedule. It's sat abandoned for 20 years. I went when they first came back.
Yeah.
And my dad took me, and I'm telling you, we're like just driving through the woods. I'm like, we have to be there soon. And it's like all of a sudden, boom, there's the racetrack. No city, no town, just all of a sudden a racetrack.
That's hilarious. It's just like popping out of the woods, and it's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
What was kind of like getting to go through kind of at a young age and getting to be like kind of on the sidelines, I guess. What was it like kind of getting to experience like the culture, I guess, and like the feel of it?
I mean, to me, it was just everyday life. I mean, I grew up around it like my dad and his crew guys. My dad never worked a real job. He had some oddball jobs. That was just to pay for racing. At the end of the day, he was a racer, and that was how he made his livelihood.
Yeah.
So every single day, he worked on it like he should.
Yeah.
And, you know, being around those guys, I probably learned some not so good things early on. But, you know, it was always fun, and even at the racetrack, it's a weird culture, but it's like once you're in it, you're kind of stuck. And the people there, it's like now I consider them my family. Some of them less than others, but it's like at the end of the day, everyone's family. Even if you hate each other at the racetrack, they take care of each other.
Is it kind of like all the racers know each other and like like I might kick your ass today, but like. So it's just kind of like.
But during the week, we're gonna be buddies.
Yeah.
It's like
that's a cool thing.
And it's cool because everyone kind of does their own thing throughout the week. It's like the other week, our air conditioning went out. Well, Chris Chastain that races, he runs the AC company, so we called him up, came over that day, fixed it for us.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, really. I mean, you might bicker at the racetrack, but everyone's gonna be friendly and help each other if they can.
That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess did that kind of steer you towards like starting with graphics and stuff?
Oh yeah, that was really why I started with graphics. But then I kind of realized like there's not a whole lot I can do with that. With marketing, it's like when I switched to that, I kind of did it with graphics in mind because it's like I can apply both the graphics I've already learned and then actually do the marketing stuff too. Because at the end of the day, that's all racing is. It's just 100-mile-per-hour billboards. That's all they are.
Very fast moving billboards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fair point. Well, it's like what's kind of like the more interesting like designs you got going? Like when you were like kind of getting into it, were you like picking apart kind of like what every car kind of put on it and like how like color scheme and like all that stuff?
Yeah. I've always been more of a simplistic guy because my dad, his iconic car that everyone always hypes up to me, it was neon orange, like as fluorescent orange as you can get, and it just had a white 97 with a black shadow around it, and it's iconic to a lot of people, but it's like it's so simple.
Yeah. And
it's like I think a lot of these designers now, especially in the Cup Series, they do a little too much, and it's like it kind of ruins like that. It's an ad at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's like I miss the days of like NASCAR where it's like Dale Earnhardt ran that black 3 car every week. Now these cars don't really have an identity because it's a different paint scheme every week. And that's what I don't really like about like the paint scheme side of things now. It's like I want to see like a car have an identity, like Jeff Gordon with the DuPont Flames. Everyone knows that. And that's the side that we're kind of missing nowadays.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd kind of be cooler to keep like. It is kind of part of like the identity of the car and the racer. I would say almost like it's like when you're changing it up every single time, it's just not. Yeah. It's not as like unique to them.
Because there's so many paint schemes from the old days where you're like, I remember that, like the Dell Jr. Budweiser car. Like that thing's iconic.
Yeah, that's a very notable car. I mean, that's like that's probably one of the most notable. Like, might not know anything, but
Budweiser know cars. That Bud Red 8.
Yeah, that's a pretty classic one. I think that's an interesting point. So who's the racers you're kind of watching through all your series, local and then kind of like I guess or national or what?
Well, right now, and as far as local goes, I got a couple buddies that run like street stocks, like the Guthries. They've been real good to me. Ryan Howard is a big one. He bought my dad's last late model, and me and him kind of just became big buddies, and I've been going with him pretty much every time he races. Yeah. And he made his Cars Tour debut at Anderson the other week, so that was fun. He raced against Dale Jr.
Yeah. It's quite a time to make a debut. That's
but he lives right across the street from the racetrack. He's like, now's the time to do it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, go big, go home.
Yeah.
What do you end up finishing?
He had a brake issue, so he had to park it. But he was running right there with Dale Jr.
There you
go. Dale Jr. spun out right in front of him all by himself.
Mm.
I asked Ryan, I said, what do you think? He said, I was just praying I didn't hit
him. That would have been shit.
He would have got booed out of there.
Yeah, he would have been gone. That would have been probably...
But then, moving up, trucks, I kind of stick with, the guys who come from the short track side of things. Like, Ty Majeski, he always won in super late models, which are big, up north and in Florida.
Yeah.
And he's also the highest rated iRacer on ovals, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's my truck guy. In Xfinity, Connor Zilic is the future star in NASCAR. He's going to be insane. He's won, 6 races this year. He's 18 years old.
That's insane.
Yeah.
To be at 18 just winning races like that.
He got hurt at Talladega. And he had a concussion, so he was out for a couple weeks, or out for one race. He came back, didn't finish outside the top 5 until the other week he got hurt because he stood up after winning on the side of the door, and he busted his butt, and he landed on his head, broke his collarbone in victory lane. So
that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
that's pretty low.
But he's going cup racing next year, and then Anthony Alfredo in Xfinity. My dad helped him when he was starting out in late models, and to this day I still talk to him a good bit.
Yeah.
And we always bonded over we wouldn't talk racing. He was big into gaming and phase and all that.
That's so
and that's what we would talk about at the racetrack because he's probably a year or two older than me.
Oh, so he grew up kind of through all the whole stuff.
My dad was helping him and I was just hanging out.
Yeah.
And me and him became buddies.
Talking about the emergence of phase.
Yeah. And then Phase sponsored him for a race. And I remember texting him. Sick. He was so pumped up.
That'd be awesome.
And we went to
What year was he sponsored? You remember?
By Phase?
Yeah.
Probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay.
It was a small, it wasn't the big sticker.
No, but you still got a Phase sticker on there. I mean,
and I think Banks was there.
Really? Dude, epic.
It's crazy.
If he got jabbed there, that would have been insane.
No one's getting jabbed.
No one's getting jabbed to come out of the house.
No.
But that would have been an insane poll.
Oh yeah. But even him getting that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Cup right now, I'm all about Josh Berry and Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain, when he wins, he throws a watermelon because his family's watermelon farmers.
Well, there you go. Have a tradition. Stick to it.
Some redneck stuff, but
best of luck, Tom.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Are you watching F1? It's not as big in?
A little bit. I mean, to me, when it comes to F1, I like IndyCar more. Just because IndyCar, it's everyone's kind of on a semi-level playing field.
Mm-hmm.
With F1, I feel like whoever has the best car is going to win. This year with McLaren, it's they're winning everything. It makes Max Verstappen not even look that good.
Who's McLaren's driver?
Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri.
Is Mercedes still Lewis, or did he go to Ferrari?
He went to Ferrari.
Okay, yeah.
And he is not good.
Is that just because of the car or him?
Yeah. Well,
mixture.
Probably both, because Lewis is getting older, but Ferrari just had historically the past 20 years has not been that good. They're just living off a legacy.
Well, I guess when you got Ferrari on, who's really going to top that?
Yeah. I mean, they'll have a win here and there, but this year they have struggled.
Not a lot.
No.
Huh. That's pretty interesting. I mean, it's interesting how many different types of racing you could get into.
Australia has supercars, which is awesome. Those are kind of similar to the NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah.
But it's they race Camaros and Mustangs over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big into IndyCar. I mean, people usually only care about IndyCar for the 500. Everyone knows the Indy 500.
Yeah, the Indy 500 is probably most notable.
Oh yeah, but their weekly stuff is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the local stuff. Then there's all kinds of dirt racing.
Is Indy 500 are you sitting down and watching from lap 1 all the way through?
Oh yeah, and that's on Memorial Day weekend though, because it's they call it the greatest day in motorsports, and F1's about to screw it up. So it's the morning it starts with the Monaco GP in F1.
Okay.
So that's what you watch in the morning,
mm-hmm.
and then you have 500 miles, 250 or 200 laps with IndyCar for the 500, and then you have NASCAR's longest race, the Coke 600, 600 miles.
Yeah.
And it's an all-day thing that Sunday of Memorial Day weekend.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
And then they're moving Monaco now. So F1's trying to be different.
Because F1 just wants to be unique.
Everyone watched Drive to Survive, and they think they got a little more clout than they got.
Yeah. I got that Netflix special.
Oh,
and it was raps for everyone else.
Yeah, they're going to ruin what the historically long supporting fans want.
Yeah, because why would you not? You know, why give the fans what they want?
Exactly. These new fans, let's see what they want.
Yeah, they just want another Netflix season.
Yeah.
Maybe NASCAR will get a Netflix series.
They got one. It's just not that good.
Oh, it's just. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. So I don't know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
Then they had one.
Sorry, NASCAR.
I'm not the biggest fan of them.
Uh-huh.
Bubba Wallace had a documentary on there, and
Oh, okay.
it was kind of cool because it's like it shows his whole career, and it shows where he got his first win in like one of the like smaller series, and it was like Greenville Pickens.
That's pretty cool. It's cool that it seems like a lot of drivers go through like this area.
Oh yeah, and Greenville Pickens, everyone went through Greenville Pickens.
Yeah.
I don't like Bubba Wallace, not because of any of the stuff other people don't like him for.
Yeah.
He wrecked my dad one time at Greenville, and
got beef.
Oh yeah, him, Denny Hamlin, my dad and him had some beef.
How many people like notable? Like how many people that you have that are now racing like big time that like you got to see?
A bunch. I watched Bubba a lot. A lot of them when there's this series called the K&N series that NASCAR now got rid of. It raced every year twice at Greenville, and a lot of the guys came through that. Basically, every single guy in the Cup Series for the most part.
They even go through like Myrtle Beach and like down there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
And there's one of the biggest late model stock races. It's called it used to be the Myrtle Beach 400, and now that they've tore that place down, it moved to Florence.
How many places have gotten torn down in the last like?
A lot.
Like a lot. Huh?
My two favorite tracks. That's what everyone gives me a hard time about because I'm like my two all-time favorite racetracks to go to: Greenville Pickens, Myrtle Beach. And now Greenville's sent over there abandoned, and Myrtle is now a neighborhood.
Why? You have any idea why? Like, was there just not the fan base for like?
I mean, semi, but it's like when an investor comes in and he offers you a load of money so he can build a neighborhood.
Hard not to pass it up. But I would imagine if you have to draw every like weekend or like nightly races.
Yeah, it's just racetracks aren't making the money they used to, and it's a big commitment for someone to barely scrape by.
When you can just sell it and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of
You gotta be committed to it. Like the dude who has Florence now, he ran Myrtle. He didn't own it, but he ran it.
Yeah.
And he bought Florence, and that man is doing a great job.
He ain't selling it. Did he make any changes to it, or just kind of like keeping it?
It's pretty much the same. He brought in new. He brought the stands from Myrtle actually.
Really?
So they got new stands, but that place is interesting because it don't have any walls on the outside of the track, and it's kind of in a swamp. So if you get a little loose coming out of the corner, you're going down there with the gators.
That's so much fun. That makes it.
The first race, Dell Jr. ran there.
Yeah.
Once he came out of retirement to go back late model racing, me and my dad went down there, and I just saw Dell Jr. launch off into the grass, and he disappeared in darkness. And here he came back wide open up the hill, and the whole crowd went crazy. Dude.
Oh, I bet so. There's nothing like getting launched into a swamp and then having to come all the way back.
That place is weird, but I think I'd rather go out on the track than hit the wall.
Yeah.
But the first time I went to Florence, because it's kind of like, it's like angled almost. It's like the bank and then goes down on the backside.
Okay.
Someone's throttle stuck in practice. First 5 minutes I was there, and that man went all 4 tires off the ground. I just saw him launch. I'm like, that's not ideal.
That is not good for the program.
No.
That's not good.
No.
But then like the warm-up lap.
Oh yeah.
Be in the final lap, probably.
Not in practice.
Yeah. That's
that ruined your whole weekend. Now you don't get to race against Dell Jr.
Yeah, that just really screws up the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Golly. Are the other states having the same thing happen? Like North Carolina?
North Carolina, surprisingly, like you wouldn't expect it, but like they're kind of like the Democrats are like giving money to like the racetracks.
Keep it going.
Like in North Carolina, yeah.
They
gave grants to every single racetrack in North Carolina.
I feel like that kind of be smart as like historical, like.
Yeah, especially up there.
Yeah.
I mean, down here, I love Anderson, but it's not Greenville Pickens.
Yeah, not the Anderson motor. Yeah, same.
Greenville Pickens.
Greenville Pickens is pretty like, yeah. The TR Speedway, dude. I could hear that like every like Saturday night growing up. We could like almost you could hear it going.
I don't mind a dirt race. I hate to come home nasty and have to shower right away and get all that dirt off of me, dude. And then you shower for an hour and it's still orange from all the dirt.
Oh yeah, disgusting.
I've never been big on TR. Harris, which is kind of up towards Gaffney, kind of.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. That's where my dad actually started. And there was a track in Marietta.
Yeah.
Like right there. Now it's where the Cliffs Golf Course is. It was called Riverside Speedway. And it closed down in 2006.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty cool place.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
It really is.
There's so many lost tracks.
Besides Greenville, what's like your other? Is it just like Florence now is the one you go to? Or
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I go to Anderson all the time.
Anderson,
I mean, it's still a 45-minute drive for me, which is kind of annoying when I grew up being able to go 20 minutes to Greenville Pickens.
Yeah.
Anderson, it's like, gotta go all the way through Easley. I gotta go through Powdersville.
You gotta cut through everything to get over there. Yes, Anderson's kind of annoying because anything you want to go to is like on the other side of Anderson.
Yeah.
It's never on like.
The racetrack's on this side. It's on this side of 85.
Okay.
I usually go down 81, and it's like right there. It's a cool place. It's just I've never been the biggest fan of it. Like growing up, I wasn't, and then my dad started racing in the line. I'm like, okay, I like it. It's fun to go to. Like, I support it mainly because it's all we really got right now.
Yeah, I mean, really, it is the supply. If you want to watch
unless you want to go 3 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, probably not.
Like this place up in North Carolina called Tri-County. It's a really cool place. It's the track is probably like you can probably fit 5 cars wide, and it's slightly banked, and they rip around there. We're talking about going this weekend. Some buddies are racing, so we might go check that out.
That would be pretty fun. No, I'd like to go to one of the small ones. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've wanted to go. I'd like to go to like probably Daytona one time, just to like actually go see a race there.
Only bad thing about when you go to a place like that, you just get to see them come by every like minute.
Yeah, but I feel like it'd be worth to go and like get to go one time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like any other major sporting.
Yeah.
You get to say like, oh, I went and saw it.
I like to go to like places like Bristol though, where I can see everything.
Be there.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
The super speedway stuff, it's like it's cool. I enjoy to watch it. It's just to me, that's not really racing. That's just traffic.
What's like? Is there like a strategy aspect going on of like when they're racing?
Like, in what way?
Like, because don't you have like sort of a team? Like, is there like a kind of any communication between them, or is it literally just go out there and like?
Yeah, there's definitely strategy. I mean, nowadays NASCAR, it used to be like you didn't get a caution, yellow flag until a wreck. Now it's like they divided the race up into stages, which has kind of ruined the whole strategy game. Because it's like, I mean, you still see it in some cases where people might pit for tires early or stay out for gas. I mean, really the main strategy you see now is gas, where someone might try to run long and make it to the end and they might not, but do you take that risk?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's tough. You gotta make a call.
Yeah, and I mean, this year that's happened a lot, but really that's the biggest strategy going on in NASCAR now.
So it's not so much of like a, let me follow you up or like let me, it's more just like playing.
I mean, at the like the super speedways where you're drafting with your teammates, it's like, then it's like they'll work together. But for the most part, it's like outside of that, they'll cut each other breaks, but they're not gonna be looking
helping
out for
really yell at each other out.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I was just curious, like the drafting aspects. I would assume that would save you like gas on the way.
Oh yeah, and it's like whoever's up front's burning more than.
Yeah, so if you have someone that has no shot at like whatever, and you have someone that went,
It was cool. Like I'd say it was probably 13 years ago. NASCAR allowed them to like connect drivers' radios. So it's like the two drivers back then. It's like it'd be two cars in a draft, and that's how it worked best.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the train we see today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like those two drivers would be like talking to each other, and it would like the going back and watching the clips of it is hilarious, because they'll just be yelling at each other.
Is it just like one wanting them to like go like pass, or
they'll like be trying to work together, and it's like just different stuff. Like the two Bush brothers, they got linked together, and they're just going at each other.
They're just yelling at each other. That's pretty funny. Like I can't imagine just in the middle of the race running that, just screaming your head off.
And then it's like in one clip, somehow they let them where they could like switch channels to different drivers. And my favorite driver always was Carl Edwards, and he's like switching through the drivers, and he's like, "Will you work with me? Will you work with me?" And no one would work with him. Like I already got a partner in the because it was like duo drafting basically.
Yeah, and he's just going down the line getting rejected every time.
I think he finally found someone, but
that hurts. That's hilarious. Just being like, "Are you in? Are you in? Are you in? Are you in?" And it's
just constant dose.
They should add that back. I feel like that'll make it way more interesting.
It's like right now though, it's when it comes to those super speedways, they just get in a train and it's like you're stuck in it. And if you fall out of line, good luck, you're getting lapped because that train moves so much quicker than you by yourself.
Oh, well, that's what kind of loses me on like those, as someone just watching, like once it's like in the train, they're just going like around. I'm just kind of like, not very interesting. I kind of like, whenever I am watching something, normally like late at night, whenever it's just like on, it'd be like, it'd probably be like dirt track, or it's like more of a track, not like I don't know if that's the same or not, but like, instead of going in a circle the whole time, it would be like an actual course.
Yeah, it'll be road course versus like an oval.
Yeah. I think the courses are a lot more interesting to like, kind of view.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of like the Chicago series where they did like the street racing?
Well, you mean like the street race NASCAR did?
Or? I think so. I think it's NASCAR.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I think they need to do one of those a year. I don't know if you've seen what they're doing next year.
I don't know.
Because they got rid of Chicago for the street race, and now they're racing in San Diego on I don't know if it's a naval base or what kind of base it is, but
probably naval, I guess, out there.
Yeah. But they're going to be racing around in there, and it's going to be.
They're only doing it 1 year or once a year.
Yeah, I mean they have a couple road courses a year, but
I watched the Chicago one. I just find that one. I find it.
I mean, same dude's getting a win every year.
Yeah,
that dude came over, Shane Van Gisbergen. He came from supercars in Australia, and where this new car is so like similar, he was like just doing a one-off. He had never driven in the Cup Series. And they're like, we're going to stick you in this car at Chicago just because we think you might have an advantage because no one else has ever drove on a street. He kicked their butt.
Yeah.
And now he's full-time in NASCAR, and he's won all but one road course this year. I think he's won 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Only road courses. He sucks on an oval, but...
Give him a road course, which makes less, not a whole lot of sense in my mind, but...
It's weird, and that's what he talks about. He's like, people don't understand how hard the ovals are.
Yeah, I would think going from a road course to an oval would be much easier than like...
It's just, you got to think, when it comes to an oval, you got to hit your marks every single corner. And it's like, you're around people way more often than you are on a road course.
Well, I guess especially if you're burning everyone on a road course and you don't have any comp.
Yeah. And I mean, if you even, when it comes to an oval, if you enter the turn wrong, well, it's going to screw you up the whole next half of a lap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
When these guys have been doing it their whole lives, compared to him running on road courses, it puts him at a severe disadvantage.
I guess it's an interesting point. It's not like a road course, if you miss a turn, hit it funky.
Yeah,
you kind of recover like pretty quickly because you're not just waiting for like.
If anything, if you screw up one corner, it might help you on entry into your next one.
Sure. It just depends how it rolls. That's interesting. Huh. I'm gonna be curious to see what San Diego looks like. It'd be cool to do a street race there on the hills. Well, I guess that'd be San Francisco. Yeah. My bad. But San Francisco, that'd be.
I want them to do it at Nashville. IndyCar did one there, and it's like they went over whatever that bridge is right there. And it's like they turn around and come back on it, and it was.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick.
They got rid of it though, which sucks. IndyCar don't know what they're doing now.
All the fun stuff they just get rid of.
Yeah.
Lame.
American Motorsports for you.
Never reading the customer.
No.
Not one time.
No.
Can't get it right.
No.
So I kind of want to go back to this, like, the video game car. So that's like the setup though, of where like steering wheel, gas, brake,
Yep.
clutch, or no?
You can run clutch.
Do you?
I don't.
Is it more common to run clutch in those cars, or like?
Yeah, I mean, in real life, everyone runs clutch, but I mean, on there, you can do automatic clutch and just, you can even do automatic steering box, but I'd rather shift.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how automatic do you want it, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, if you race most of the cars, there's only 4 gears in it.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
Going clutch would be pretty insane. Have you tried it? Or
yeah.
not?
I mean,
it's just not.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just on the pedals I have, it's like if I try to hit it, sometimes I'll hit the brake because it's like I don't have the best setup. It's like they're kind of close together.
Yeah.
It's like I'd end up just screwing myself over. Yeah.
Slamming the brake checking whoever's behind you.
Yeah, and then just not being able to shift up on a restart, just stacking up the field.
At least in that, you can just hard reset on the game.
Yeah.
Just,
it's not like real life.
Yeah, you're not just stuck there in the track.
And that's what the dude who my dad used to race for in trucks, he told me the other day, he's like, I have way more fun with this because when I crash it don't cost me a dime and I can just hit reset.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Of like, I could crash this as many times as I
if you
want to.
crash, you don't have to stick around at the racetrack and deal with it. You can just go in the house.
Just turn it off.
Yeah.
That is an advantage, I suppose. Do you plan to just like do you want to play it like until you can get like pretty good at it and go like play in upper leagues?
Yeah. I mean, right now if someone offered me a ride in a street stock, I'd probably take it in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about a late model though. Late models are just too much, and
yeah,
I feel bad if I tore up someone's stuff. Street stock, I feel like I can pay you back to fix it, but late model,
no chance.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are renting out late models for like $10,000-$15,000, and that doesn't include your crash clause. Where if you crash it, usually what the crash clause is, you give them a blank check, and whatever it costs to fix it, that's what you owe.
That'd be steep.
Yeah.
That'd be not good. Is the stock, is that a clutch or would you have to learn clutch then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of a learning curve then.
Yeah, and then there's but like what's right under street stocks, which is kind of like a similar car. It's called Renegades, but apparently they're automatic.
Is that the only thing that's automatic?
Yeah, for the most part. I found that so odd when they told me the other day. I'm like, so you're telling me that y'all have been racing automatics this entire time?
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. Do they just not run automatics out of like a reason or like?
I mean, I assume it's just because.
Is it like a pride thing or like how it
put
runs?
in the driver's hands.
That's kind of fun. I mean, it's just like technology seems like automatic clutch.
And I feel like when it comes to like restarts and stuff, automatics, and I've noticed this now knowing what certain series are automatic, it's like they don't launch as good because it's like you gotta wait on the transmission.
Really?
Yeah, it's like because you gotta think of how quick they accelerate. It's like sometimes those cars just don't. Certain ones you'll see don't want to go. But I guess whenever it's manual, you're just it's in your hands. And you better dig.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that seems like a pretty good reason. I mean, when you're probably racing for seconds,
Oh yeah, milliseconds.
Yeah, I'd say probably getting that time.
Oh yeah.
Of the whatever the difference would be. I guess probably after you've done it for decade or however long, you're probably pretty good at it.
Oh yeah.
I would guess.
Yeah.
When you're going like 200 miles an hour
and it's just natural. Not that.
Yeah. You probably got it under control.
Yeah.
You probably can do it. That's funny. What's like the funniest driver you got to be around? The funniest
just like local guys?
Either or both.
I mean, right now in the Cup Series, I mean, to me, Noah Gregson and Ross Chastain are the funniest guys. They're just characters, which is funny because Ross Chastain actually punched Noah Gregson in the face. And
arguably hilarious.
Noah lost the bet like 2 weeks before, and he had a bowl cut.
Yeah.
So he got rocked with a bowl cut on his head. That was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. That's
he did it for the meme.
That's arguably pretty good.
And they're kind of more laid back guys, but when in like big NASCAR right now, sponsors don't really promote personality. It's like we got all these drivers that you don't see anything from them just because it's like sponsors kind of tell you not to be yourself, and they want like a professional kind of person who is going to represent the company. They don't want someone that's going to go out there and act goofy all the time.
I feel like it's kind of lame.
Yeah. Well, Carson Hocevar is another one in the Cup Series. He streams all the time, and he's sponsored by Chili's. And he'll get on iRacing and be live streaming. He has a megaphone for some reason, and he'll just start screaming with the megaphone in his mic, "Go to Chili's."
That's pretty funny.
And he'll be racing with his roommate, who like I guess he lives down the hall from him. And if he wrecks, he'll yell on the megaphone and just yell at him, "You suck." I'm just not big on Hocevar because he wrecks people all the time. But he's like 21. He's learning.
He's figuring it out. He's having a good time while doing it.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like getting a triple dipper after.
Oh, he always says, like, he'll say in the interview when they interview him, he's like, "Make sure you go get a triple dipper."
I wonder if he gets paid per like triple dipper saying.
I would hope so.
I would hope. I mean,
and then it's like the Chili's fire suit. It's like it looks like a collared shirt and blue jeans, but it's like a fire suit, you know, like a one piece like fire suit. But it looks like he has on blue jeans and like a collared shirt, and it's like a big old belt on it.
Yeah.
It's so goofy looking.
That's just pretty funny. Like, I mean, that really breaks up from like the classic like, just looking like a boring fire suit, you know, like. You know, that's some character
and
to it.
He's just tall and lanky, so he kind of looks like the Welcome to Chili's kid.
The Chili's guy?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
The old Vine or whatever it was. That's what he looks like.
That's funny.
But I guess he's selling triple dippers.
Can't blame him.
But yeah, as far as local stuff, I mean, just the guys I hang out with. I mean, none of them are right. That's all I'll say. I mean, we're guilty. Drink a couple beers and hang out and have a good time at the shop.
Shoot it. Are you fixing up any cars, or you ever want to?
I have one that I really want to fix up. So I have my dad's old Hooters car. Yeah. And that one's pretty much put together.
Did you put it like back together, or it was already like?
It was it sat abandoned in a barn basically for like 15, 20 years.
Was it y'all's barn or just like random?
The dude who owned it, and my dad got it back to restore it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. The week before he passed, we did the decals on it. Not like a permanent, because we wanted to paint it back solid orange like it originally was.
Yeah.
But we did like the paint scheme that was faded on it. And it looks sick. It doesn't have a motor. Other than that though, it's sitting in the shop and it's good to look at. And then I have my I just have the chassis. It's my dad's very first asphalt car. And my dad found it. He had like the center chassis of it, and he was looking for the front clip for it.
Yeah.
And he's calling around because you gotta think it's like an '80s Camaro. He's like, I gotta find this exact type. Called someone who runs a junkyard, and he's like, "I'll get back to you." Called him a couple days later, and he's like, "You're not gonna believe this. I found the exact make and model you need." And my dad went and picked it up, and sure enough, it was the original clip off of that car. They could tell by the welds.
That's pretty insane.
So they welded it back together.
Huh. That's quite a coincidence.
Yeah. And it's pretty rusted. We got to get it sandblasted. All that. And I'd like to eventually one day put that back together.
That'd be a cool project.
Oh, yeah. It's going to take some time, but...
Yeah, but it's not like you're needing to drive it anywhere, so it's, you know...
And that's one of those things. If I could get the body on it and have it looking semi-good, I'd leave it right there in the shop.
There you go.
Because we basically turned the race shop into a little hangout.
Yeah.
Got some couches. Finally got Wi-Fi down there. That's kind of necessity.
Massive improvement.
We got 3 TVs. Game day down there goes crazy.
Oh, I bet so.
Oh, yeah.
Having the shop seems like a pretty cool
I mean, it's just a giant man cave at the
Yeah,
end.
exactly. Yeah, it's like exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And I've went back and I've put like hung up my dad's suits on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sick. I mean, the guy was sponsored by Hooters in the 90s.
Yeah.
So there's Hooters everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty funny in itself. Of like, you know, Hooters.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Should tag it like John Daly. See if he'll send something, put on the board, hang up like a.
It sucks because Hooters is probably gonna end soon.
I know.
Didn't they like file bankruptcy?
I thought so. They're going down. Deflated. Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was, you know.
Shout out that Hooters across the street from Daytona.
Yeah. Real talk. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's the best place to build a Hooters. Right across the street.
Hooters probably is making insane.
I want to see it on a race weekend.
On a race weekend, it has to be going dummy. Like, there's no way it's not.
It's just, I bet you can't even sit down in there.
Well,
you probably got to make reservations.
Probably, and that's a crazy concept. I mean, that's like.
I wanted to go Hooters so
calling Hooters on Monday to make a reservation for the weekend. Crazy idea. I mean, crazy.
I'm sure they do it.
100%.
You think there's like a line in the morning?
Oh yeah.
People trying to save their seats in there.
I bet so. I bet like after the race, no shot. You're not getting in there.
Oh, heck no.
Nah. Morning.
People trying to get in there drunk. Even the morning of, because you gotta think. The Xfinity Series races Saturday night. You're gonna have drunks sleeping on the sidewalk, ready to get in.
Yeah. Yeah. What a great place. There's nothing like them. Nothing like it. That's.
And I tell everyone, I'm like, I've seen Daytona. That's just Berea with a beach.
Yeah.
It's an interesting place.
Yeah.
With a massive racetrack for no reason. Of all the places to build it.
Daytona. Yeah. That's what we picked.
They've actually been talking about the possibility of running on the beach again, like a little expedition race. Like,
see, those are like the unique things that are like fun to watch and would draw people that like normally don't watch racing. Be like, oh,
see,
that sounds interesting.
This year when they raced at Bowman Gray, Bowman Gray is a quarter-mile track. They race around a football field. It's up in Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
And I've been up there it was always a bucket list thing for me. And then last year, me and Anna finally got to go, and she got punched in the bathroom, but she got caught in crossfire. That's just Bowman Gray. They fight every night because it's a quarter mile. You got to move someone to pass them. And everyone in the crowd is diehard fans of someone.
They all had like someone they're rooting for there.
Oh, yeah. It's like, to them, that's bigger than actual NASCAR.
That's so.
Yeah. And they race, instead of late models, they run modifieds, which are kind of like open wheel cars.
Yeah.
And those things get on with it. They used to have a History Channel documentary about that show, or that track.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like reality TV. And I was always like, Burt Myers is my guy. I'm like, he's so cool. And then one year my dad won the South Carolina State Championship. Sure enough, Burt won North Carolina. So at the NASCAR banquet, my dad went up. I think he had to be up there Tuesday. I was going to go up Friday for like the actual banquet.
Mm-hmm.
But they had like press conferences and stuff they had to do throughout the week. My dad calls me on, I want to say like Wednesday. Clearly drunk, but I was 10, so it's like, whatever. He's like, I got someone who wants to talk to you. And he hands the phone to a clearly drunk Burt Myers. He's like, I got a present for you when you get up here. And I get up there, and after the big banquet, he gives me a little die-cast of his car. Oh. And I still got it. And I got to, he came and raced at Anderson this year. And I was like, I know you don't remember me.
Yeah.
But I still got this car. And he was like, once I told him who I was, he was like, I remember that like yesterday. I'm like, based on how much alcohol you drink, I don't think you do.
Severely doubt it. I have my doubts.
But I'll believe you.
Yeah.
For the heart's sake.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, but a little bit of doubt there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But yeah, NASCAR raced at that place this year for like their, it's not a points race, but it's like to open the season, they do like a little fun race.
Yeah. They
raced there, and it was pretty crazy. I'm gonna try to, they're doing it again next year, and I'm gonna try to go.
Okay.
The tickets were going for like $200.
Kind of steep.
Yeah, and it was raining, or it was supposed to, and that's not a drive I want to make if it's supposed to rain.
No. How much does the series, or like, series to series, how much can you like actually modify the car? Because, like, F1, you said you can pretty much, like...
I mean, they have,
That's
like, their
money
set of
buys.
regulations, and basically whoever has the best car wins.
Mm-hmm.
In the Cup Series right now, because it's like NASCAR makes everything, and they send it to the teams, they can't really do much. And that's what sucks about the Cup Series. Xfinity, they can kind of do... It's like they build their own cars, and it's like they got rules they got to follow, but people still cheat. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying. I've learned that from being at the local tracks.
Really?
I mean, my dad...
Yeah,
I've found some stuff in the shop, and I'm like, how did we get away with this?
Someone had the blinders on.
Oh, yeah.
But so for the most part, you can't really change the car at all.
No,
like
not
in
really.
any of them. Like
I mean, for the most part, though, you build it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Outside of, like, I guess the Cup Series is probably the only one right now where it's like a kit car and NASCAR sends you. But it's like, for your local stuff, like late models, I can name 3 chassis builders just off the top of my head. One's in Dacusville, and he makes pretty good stuff. Lee Malone, he does good work. PRW up in North Carolina. That's who built my dad's last car, and they're helping my buddy Ryan now since he has that car.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good ones, and everyone builds it different. It's like same concept, but slight tweaks. And it's like you'll notice every now and then, it's like some, especially with the local stuff, they're innovating every day. It's like a new shock comes out, and it's going to help PRW cars compared to the Malone cars. It's like every day someone has an advantage that
you didn't have the week before or whatever. It's kind of interesting. So I mean, they're trying to figure out something better every time they're out there.
And it's like rules. I mean, a lot of people love that gray area where it's like, it's illegal, but we can't call it.
Gray area is a fun area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But NASCAR don't like the gray area very much.
Oh, no.
They're 50-50.
The no fun police.
Yeah.
That's fun. How do they find out, like, the shocks are better for one car versus, like, a...
It's just, like, different stuff. It might not even be the shocks, but it's like, you know, like a new shock comes out, and it's like, they just doing testing. Nowadays, everyone's testing 24/7. Certain tracks won't let you test, like Tri-County that I was talking about. They have they're in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
They have a noise ordinance and stuff. They're not allowed to test throughout the week, and they have to be done racing by like 10 o'clock on Saturdays. But like Hickory up in North Carolina, Anderson, it's like someone's out there every day. You just have to pay probably like $150, rent the track for an hour. It's expensive though.
Have you ever thought about like running the track out for an hour and trying to run?
I've thought about it, but now it's like it's expensive.
I bet you could find one that would give you, like, Anderson probably give you something.
I mean, I got some good friends through racing that if I wanted to, I probably could.
I feel like that's worth a shot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well.
Like, I love street stocks on iRacing. It's like, you can... Late models, they're just like, there's too much power there. It's like one little mistake and you've just ruined your whole day. Street stocks, you can get a little sideways and fight it kind of like a dirt car.
Okay.
And that's the type of racing I like.
What is the car, like, actually, for, like, street stock?
I mean, there's just, like, a basic chassis, but, I mean...
Oh, so you're just building off of, like...
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, okay, so...
But the bodies, usually, it's, like, Monte Carlos.
Okay.
My one buddy has, kind of looks like an old Thunderbird. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And the vintage series that they're racing right now is awesome. Because there's no rules about that at the end of the day. It's like my dad... He drove like an old Nova type of car.
Really?
Greg Porter, who owns the body shop in Easley.
Yeah.
He has the coolest Mustang I have ever seen. And they're
just like a '69 like old one or like.
Yeah, like they look like old school race cars.
That's
back
dope.
when they were actual stock cars, but it's like modified.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll look like the real car. It's just you can tell someone's done work to it.
Yeah. Get like a Thunderbird out there. That'd be kind of. Good.
Yeah.
Getting one of those, that'd be so dope. Getting like an old Corvette out. There's a lot of cars that'd be fun to go race on there. That's pretty cool.
I'm trying to think what else I've seen people run. Chevelle's a big one people run.
Yeah, but something about the old cars, just like, they look, the like appearance of them.
Even the race cars, to me, that's what a real race car is. It's a stock car.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's.
I mean, nowadays they call NASCAR stock cars. What's stock about that?
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't buying that in the
Yeah.
shop. No, but like, those old Mustangs or like old, whatever. Like, you could actually theoretically go buy that.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's how they did it back in the day. They would go to the dealership, buy a car, and then install a roll cage, and then modify it, put in motors.
that's what my dad's uncle, so like my great uncle, him and his wife would do that. They would like drag race.
Yeah.
And so they would get there. They would have like the cars of the time, and it's just like
Yeah.
they had a bunch of sick old cars. I can't remember. I think they had like a Stingray at one point that with like the old back window that was like unique. They had a couple, but they would go do that where like you take the car and you go try to rip it somewhere.
Seeing Dodge kind of like back in the day, the rule in NASCAR was I think they had to sell 2,500 units of a car for it to be allowed to race in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Well, Dodge figured out, why don't we make a car that is designed to race and try to sell the minimum amount, just make the minimum amount, and then get our drivers in them.
Yeah.
And that's how we got the Daytona. The Dodge Daytona with the big wing.
Yeah.
That's how we got that.
Huh.
Because they wanted to go in at Daytona with it.
They made 25,000 and just that's it.
No, not even 25,000. 2,500.
2,500.
That's it. That's all they had to sell.
Oh.
And then those cars were kicking everyone's butt because it's like the nose it was like pointed.
Yeah.
So it was like the first actual like aerodynamic car.
Huh.
And then Plymouth ripped them off, and it looked exactly the same. And then NASCAR's like, we gotta step in and stop y'all.
Should probably regulate now.
Yeah. And then it's like that's when they kind of started to implement like body rolls and stuff.
Yeah. No fun.
No. No innovation.
Yeah. What's your favorite old time car?
Probably a Daytona. I mean, I'm big on the Daytonas. I like old Novos a lot.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, it just depends. Like, an old Mustang is hard to beat too.
The classic Mustang is probably the most famous,
Yeah.
old timey car.
As far as like race cars, maybe
Race car or
maybe
just
like
regular?
a Ford GT.
Okay. Ford GT would be fire. That'd be sick.
Like, dude, I saw. We went to the Roush Museum. They own a NASCAR team, and he has one just sitting there. I was like, why is this in here?
Yeah. Did it have the I don't know if it's the newer ones or not. It might just be the newer ones. Like the Ford GT with like the dials in it, of like as the gauges. It has like the manual dials.
I don't know.
I think it might be the newer. I think it might just be a new one. But I saw one of those, and that was pretty sick.
Those things are sick.
Like it had just gauges going across like
Yeah.
the dash, and I was like, that's pretty.
Because those things were designed to be race cars.
Yeah, those are fire. Especially compared to like newer cars, like the newer Corvette.
They just don't make cars like they used to.
No.
I haven't seen a single car released in like the past 10 years that I'm like,
Dang,
that
that's a
tops one of
sick
those
car.
old- yeah.
No, I saw what did I see the other day? Oh, I saw like an old, probably like '60s Corvette, or not Corvette. Maybe Cadillac. It was like one of those long body cruisers.
Yeah.
And those things are so cool. Like that thing's not going anywhere at any fast, like 0 to 60 probably in like 10 days.
Yeah.
That thing looks so dope.
Yeah, at least it looks good.
It looks so cool. I mean,
Speaking of Corvettes, if you drive through Powdersville, you might see it. The Marty Ward 97 Corvette. And it's the pace car at Anderson. Because the dude who drives the pace car, he's a lawyer, Brian Ramey. He always sponsored my dad.
Yeah.
And when my dad passed, he's like, I got an idea. And he bought a brand hammer new orange Corvette.
Yeah.
And wrapped it up with 97 on the side. And that's the pace car at Anderson now.
That's cool.
But he got like the fully decked out Corvette. Like,
oh, yeah.
He had to go to wherever the museum is, Kentucky or wherever it is. And he had to pick it up. And it was a big deal.
Oh, I bet so.
But that thing looks good.
Oh, I bet it dropped a bag on that though.
Probably 6 figures.
Yeah, I'll say easily.
Hell yeah.
See, but it's like the new Corvettes. My only problem is they try to look like a Ferrari almost.
Yeah.
Of like, and it just doesn't look.
It's like it's got it like the top of the hood kind of does, but then it's got that like the splitter just makes it look odd. But it's still a sick car.
I mean, it's like cool. Like,
I wouldn't pay that for it.
I wouldn't pay for that much. If I was gonna pay that much for a car, I'd get an old car and fix it and like restore it.
Yeah.
Like getting a cool like square body and like fixing that up, I love that so much more than like just getting one of the new like just getting something off the rack that looks kind of like it's all right. Looks like it's trying to be a futuristic car and it's just like it's not. It's like,
the only futuristic looking car I want is a DeLorean. That's as futuristic as we're going.
A DeLorean would be sick.
Dude, those are classic.
Those are good. Have you ever gone to some of those car shows like near here?
Yeah, it's been a while though.
That's pretty cool. We went to one in like Malden. It was at that like place that looks like a castle almost, and it was pretty sick. Some of the cars they have out there.
There used to be some they had called the Stars and Cars, and it's like they would invite like race car drivers to the car show.
That's cool.
They always said my dad enjoyed winning a car show as much as he enjoyed winning a race.
Mm. Did he fix up cars too?
Not really.
Oh, no.
Not really like normal cars.
Oh.
Never. Like, it'd be funny because it's like I'd have an issue with my car, and if it's something crazy technical, we gotta send it somewhere. But on the race car, I mean, dude.
No problem.
I always said, he was a high school dropout, but when it came to working on that car, he was a genius.
Yeah.
And it's like even like doing math. Like if you asked them to do 3 times 3, he probably couldn't figure it out. But he can add whatever tenths to a thousandth and all that. Like he could read the hell out of a tape measure.
Whatever needed to be done to get that piece to fit.
Yeah.
He was on it.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty dope. I mean, I think that's pretty cool, like, story, though.
Yeah.
Like, he is as good at his craft, like, dang good at his craft,
He quit because he said that they couldn't teach him how to be a race car driver. He apparently asked his teacher how to check the stagger in a race car, and the teacher said, "What are you talking about?" And he just walked out.
No,
he got his GED, to be fair, but...
Counts.
It counts.
It counts. Throw it on the board.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he really used that for,
if at all.
If at all. I don't know how much you need that for driving, but I feel like driver's license test was the biggest, most important challenge,
Oh, yeah. And he made it up to the Xfinity Series. And what's crazy is, I always heard, he had some offers from, like, the big teams.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not want to move to Charlotte, where all the teams are. He wanted to stay close to home. And they raced out of this tiny shop in Marietta. Like I'm talking, it was literally called Marietta Motorsports. Dude, he was racing for.
Yeah.
And they made it to, back then, Busch Series. And didn't want to race, but he made the show. And back then, that's kind of a big deal because there would be like 50 cars show up, only 35 make it. God. Out of Marietta, dude. Yeah. And if you saw that shot now, you're like, that's a crack den.
It's in Marietta, so
yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that actually is what it is now.
It's an uphill battle.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then he won, back then they didn't have the truck series, they had the sportsman series.
Yeah.
And that car I got at my shop, it's the last car Dale Jr.'s grandpa, Robert G., on his mom's side. It's the last car he built from the ground up. Mm-hmm. He was like a genius, like, car builder.
Yeah.
And it's the last one he completely built. My dad got in that car. The first night in it, finished second. Then Hooters came on board because he was working for the team that like sponsored Hooters in the Busch Series.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Why didn't you ask us for a sponsorship? You work for us." He's like, "I don't exactly know the boss man on a first name basis to go ask for money."
Yeah.
They're like, "Here's a check. Hooters is gonna be on it tomorrow night whenever you race." Won the race with Hooters on it. Never looked back. He won like 5 races in that series. And then people kept getting killed, so they were like, "We're not doing that anymore." And NASCAR got rid of it.
A lot of people keep, like, from racing or from, like...
Yeah. Because they were running, it was in the 90s, and basically, like, if, say, you ran decent at your local dirt track, you can go drive one of those around Charlotte. And it's an 80s Cup car, so a bit outdated.
Mm-hmm.
And you're flat foot, wide open all the way around. Good way to get hurt. People with no experience going out there. A lot of people got hurt.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And then there was a really violent death, and NASCAR's like, "We're not doing this."
Yeah. Guess find out the.
And that's when Hooters Pro Cup eventually Cars Tour started.
Oh.
Because Mr. Brooks, who owned Hooters, he told my dad, he's like, I want to go win again. It's like, we ain't got no series racing. Let's start our own.
Why not?
Shout out Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Just, go make a series, I guess. Whatever floats your boat, man. It's pretty epic to be able to have that pole.
Yeah.
But yeah.
To have that kind of money back then, that's when they still owned the airline. Hooters Air. You ever heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
They owned a whole airline. They had a Hooterade, which was like their version of Gatorade. Dude, there's so many Hooters brands that they owned in the
I had
90s.
no idea Hooters was so deep.
Dude, back in the 90s, they were going hard.
The lore of Hooters.
You gotta think, in the 90s, it was all NASCAR and John Daly.
Yeah.
Business was booming.
Those are two prime sponsors, I guess.
Yeah, like ambassadors.
Ambassadors. There you go. Yeah. Public figures before public figures.
Yeah.
John Daly's also a wild one to fits the brand, but
how is he still living, dude?
That is amazing. The fact he's still kicking,
and he's still going just as hard today.
Yeah, and he's fine.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild.
Maybe he's figured out the
secret.
The secret.
Maybe the 1 in a million chance of, he just drinking smoke every day.
What is it, like 2 gallons of Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Like 2 packs of cigarettes. He's got it figured out.
Yeah, that's all you need. You just, it might only work for him ever. But
men are simple creatures.
Simple guy.
Yeah.
He's funny in the new Happy Gilmore.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty hilarious. He's a funny dude. It is also
but
funny.
I don't even think he's acting. That's just him.
No, I think that was just like how he behaves on a normal,
I love to watch him when he goes on a podcast.
I feel like that'd be pretty interesting. Probably pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty fire.
I think it was on Joe Rogan or someone, and it was hilarious.
He could have been. He probably him and Theo Vaughn.
That
I think it was him and Theo Vaughn. Him and Theo Vaughn, electric combo of like two not serious people.
Speaking of Theo Vaughn, did you see what Drewski did at the NASCAR race?
No.
So he went to Darlington this past Sunday.
Uh-huh.
He showed up in whiteface. And I'm telling you, like, it is the most impressive makeup I've ever seen. Like, he's in overalls, and it's like he's completely white, but he has like tan lines from the overalls, like fake tan lines. And Theo Vaughn was not happy. He said, "It's my turn now."
Yeah. Yeah, he took it and upped it.
Yeah.
Drewski is.
But it was pretty funny though.
Yeah.
He's just on pit road. Somehow NASCAR gave him like a VIP pass, and he's just on pit road as a white dude with a mullet.
Yeah, but Drewski can get away with that because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're funny enough, you're funny enough.
I don't know if Theo needs to try it.
Theo should try that. But
No.
Hey, whatever. Have you gotten to go on pit road for one of those races?
Yeah. Well, not during the race, but.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, like,
I'll usually, like, if we had pit passes, we were in the suites. Like, used to the old Anderson owner, she would usually give us tickets to Charlotte usually, and like Sunoco always invited her, and she's like, I don't want to go. Here, y'all go. We're just in the suite, and it's like a Cup driver come talk to us, and like we talked to Eric Jones his rookie year, and now he's driving the 483 for Richard Petty, so that was cool. But yeah, we hung out in the suite, all you can eat food, dude. Yeah, it's hard to beat that. I'd rather sit up there and in the air conditioning with all I can eat
than being down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. But we'd go down there like before the race. We had like a tour group, and the tour group kept getting mad because half of the crew guys would stop and talk to my dad. Even the head tech man, like that does all the tech for NASCAR, because he used to race. He's like, Marty. And we had to break away from the tour group. And then we got lost, almost got in trouble. It happens.
That happens when you just know people. Yeah. It's hard being a fun time,
I was just trying to get a tour, dude.
Yeah, I was just trying to walk around, bro. I'm getting yelled at all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Getting told where to go.
Yeah. All this nonsense. It's a track, guys. It's a big old circle.
Yeah.
Not supposed
Charlotte's sick. Charlotte, it's like it's like smaller than Daytona, but it's like, to me, it's nothing like a short track. It's like one of those places you can see all the way around.
Yeah.
Like from the stands, but it's still massive. Like pictures don't do it justice.
So with Charlotte, if you're going to like a big race, be probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite place to go.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
It's just right now the only race they do on the oval there is 600 miles. So that's a 4-hour race, 6-hour race.
See, that's where you lost me right there.
Yeah.
See, I don't
They
know.
start at like 6 and it usually ends around midnight.
Can put like Subway Surfers below it. Like, get on the screen. Give me something to watch.
Give you a little brain rot just to get you through it.
Need brain rot to keep it going. I don't know if I could focus that long in 4 hours of going in a circle. Feel like, wow, they're still turning left.
Yeah.
They have not stopped.
They're not stopping anytime soon.
Wow, this is crazy, guys.
That used to be the race when I was a kid. I'm like, can we go yet?
You're just sitting there.
We've sat there for 3 hours and we're only halfway.
Are you kidding me, guys? Pick it up.
Then the one time we did leave early, my favorite driver won, and then I never left early again.
You learned.
Yeah, and he always did a backflip when he won, so I missed the backflip.
So you really missed out on the whole. You really should just come for like the back half.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like any other event where you need to be there early. It's more like, 1 hour before end time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too bad. Let me just catch the ending.
Just hope that they open the gate.
Yeah, I guess that would be it.
Yeah.
The only problem. Well, what do you look like for the future? Might try to go for a race, anything.
I mean,
you think about going on for like marketing for any other team or like trying?
I've thought about it, cause really I'd love to do that like part time with like a local kind of thing, like Cars Tour. Like if Ryan decided to race Cars Tour, I would definitely help him with the marketing stuff. All that. I'm just happy to do it. Like even on the iRacing, I'd love to get on there and make paint schemes and.
Oh, so that's cool. You can make like your own car design.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
And it's like there's a website where you can design them, and I make everyone's.
It's like Nike ID for like the shoes.
Essentially.
You'd be on there.
But it's like when you can upload your own files, and I use Adobe a lot to like design numbers and different stuff, and then I upload it and like customize the paint scheme. That's fun. I'm bad to make like if I see like my paint schemes are usually my dad's old ones where I've went back and made them.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite thing to do is like go off of a design and then
kind of
recreate it.
Yeah.
But I have made some for like just some of the guys like who won a random car, and we've came up with some crazy stuff. Some good, some not so good. But
figuring it out as you go along.
Yeah, but my plan is I'm gonna go back to Clemson, finish that off, keep working till then.
Yeah.
The money's nice right now, so.
Yeah, money's never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
What's the coolest design you kind of come up with?
I kind of like recreated that solid orange paint scheme I was talking about earlier, but it's like I kind of inverted it, where it's like black with an orange number.
Okay.
It looks sick.
Very pretty cool. It's pretty hard to mess up. Orange and
black. I like to go off those original paint schemes that were on cars that look nothing like the current late model, and then stick it on that, and it's like somehow it always works. But
it's pretty cool. That'll be interesting. I'll be interesting to see if hopefully get some more opportunities in that.
Oh yeah.
And see what
if I could design a real paint scheme, that's when we're cooking.
That's when you're on fire.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get there. Keep messing with it. Yeah. Eventually something will happen. Keep having at it.
Worst someone can say is no.
Yeah. That's maybe that paint is terrible, but
Yeah, they could. I guess maybe a little worse, but
yeah, worst is happening is you're not getting it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I mean, the result's the same.
End result's either a yes or no.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Be excited to see how your journey keeps going. Thank you for coming on.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Cool.